In this video, we're gonna take a look at 3 tokens that are mineable that are gonna blow up next bull run, so stay tuned and enjoy the video. Hey, what's going on guys? It's Eric here and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day and are doing well. The first token we're talking about today is Presearch, and I'm going to show you guys how I am earning each of these tokens right now, as well as why I believe that each of these are going to go up and especially go up in the next bull run. So if you're not too sure what Presearch is, it is essentially a decentralized search engine. They are trying to compete against Google, against Bing, and basically trying to be a decentralized version of a web search. They're not tracking what you're searching and you're not getting specific ads based on what you searched the previous day. So some of the key differentiators of this project, of course, it's decentralized, it is community led, they are claiming better search results as well as privacy, and the best thing is that if you use the Presearch web browser, you can actually earn a Presearch token just by doing a few searches on Presearch. So instead of using Google, if you want to earn some passive income just by doing your day-to-day research, you can do that using Presearch and you're going to get some tokens for that research. Now, there is also the possibility of staking and advertising, so staking keywords on Presearch, which is another way that they are promoting this decentralized service and they are promoting their web interface that way. Now, if we're taking a look at the price of Presearch right now, it's sitting around 7-8 cents. It's actually up about 5% for the last 24 hours. We have a total volume of around 200,000, a market cap relatively low of 31 million, and I do believe that Presearch has a lot of upside. If we just take a look at a year chart, it actually hit a year high of about 44 cents. This is back in October of 2021, and now of course with the bear market we see that Presearch is now roughly around 8 cents. And if we move on to some weekly stats and talk about the week in review, they do this every single week, so definitely follow them on Twitter or follow them on YouTube, wherever you want to. But we can see that they have over 4 million searches per day. They have over 4.05 million registered users, over 227 million Presearch tokens staked. Here is about 11,500 unique keywords staked, and there's about 73,500 nodes on this decentralized service. So that's exactly how I am earning some passive income through Presearch. I actually have 4 nodes that I've staked, 2,000 per each. Now the minimum has increased to 4,000, but back in the day it was at 2,000. And as we can see, I am earning some Presearch token every single day. And if we go into the actual stats of one of them and we see over the last 24 hours, how many of these tokens have I been able to generate, we can see I've made 3.03 Presearch, and as I just showed you, I have 4 nodes that are running, and if we do 3 times 4, that's about 12 tokens per day, which is roughly $1 right now. Now, of course, if the price of Presearch goes up, well, that amount of money is also going to go up, but the same is also true if the price of Presearch goes down, well, I'm obviously going to be making a lot less money. Now, the next coin in question is Flux. I love Flux. I wish I had more so I could be able to mine them, but it is a higher entry to barrier for Flux compared to Presearch. Presearch right now, as I said, it's 4,000 tokens and it's 8 cents per token. And Flux, it's actually a minimum of 1,000 tokens with a price of $1.25. It's obviously a lot more than what Presearch is offering. So Flux has a market cap of 322 million, has a daily volume of around 50 million, which is absolutely crazy. A lot of volume on Flux, and if we take a look at its 1-year chart, we've seen an all-time high around $3.12. This was early in January of this year, and as we can see, we've seen the bear market have an effect on Flux as well. It went all the way down to 41 cents. It has recovered since there, but it's still sitting around $1.25. Now, if you're not too sure what Flux is, it's basically a cryptocurrency that powers a system for app development. It essentially is a suite of decentralized computing services and blockchain as a service solution, which offers decentralized AWS-like, which is Amazon Web Services-like development environment. It does use a proof of work blockchain, which is why you can actually go ahead and mine your Flux. And I really do think that Flux has a ever-growing ecosystem and it has very good use cases, and you can actually host your Presearch nodes on Flux and pay in Flux to host your Presearch nodes, which is an amazing utility. And if we take a look at Flux's dashboard and see how much you could earn if you wanted to mine Flux, if we take a look at the lowest here, which is your Cumulus node, it requires 1,000 Flux, and you could be making about $25 per month. Now, they do say a VPS cost, which is a virtual private server, costs about $11 per month, which brings your profitability per month to around $14. But if you had the hardware, you could avoid this cost. Obviously, it depends on your situation. But now if we go to the Nimbus node, we have a collateral requirement of 12,500 Flux, but as you can see, your profitability per month is increasing quite heavily, and same thing with the Stratus nodes. But of course, you need a lot more, and you need to put a lot more money in these two nodes. Now, taking a look at how many nodes are currently online, there is about 13,300 nodes online, which that is computing about 264 terabytes of RAM, which is absolutely crazy. And if we take a look at some of the price predictions from different articles, some people are saying $5 in 2026. We have another $3 in 2025. We have an average of $14 when it happens to be in 2031. That's going to be crazy, but again, I do think that Flux has tremendous potential, which is one of the reasons I am holding and potentially trying to build up to buy one of these Cumulus nodes and eventually buy one of these Nimbus nodes in order to mine and generate even more passive Flux. Now, last but not least, we're talking about Timpy, which is not actually available to the public yet. They have had their first IDO, and their second IDO is supposed to be coming soon. They are testing their nodes on a private beta right now, so I'm actually participating in this. No, I am not generating any rewards. They are still testing everything on the back end of it, and eventually they are going to come out with this to the public. This is going to be on Cadena's blockchain, and it is actually eventually going to be on multiple chains, which is a great way to spread this network out. But they do say they are different than Presearch, because Presearch mainly uses other sources for their data. They do say that they use the sources from Google and Bing, and Timpy is actually running on collectors and guardians, which is basically how they are storing their own information, and they are actually a search engine built with their own proprietary technology. So it is a bit different in that sense, and also there is no requirement for running a collector or guardian. There's no staking minimum like Presearch has. You just have to have the computing power to either run a collector node or a guardian node. But again, it's not actually available to the public, but it is coming soon. And taking a look at this chart here, we can see the differences between Timpy and Presearch. It may be a bit biased towards Timpy, as I would say Presearch is also decentralized, but nonetheless, it does still point to Timpy being a very interesting project that will be launching relatively soon. So with all of that being said, those are the three tokens I am looking into, three mineable tokens that you can earn even more rewards by mining them, as well as just holding them in the hopes of them going up. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.